Hello, welcome back to my channel, Lovely Moments Creating. If you are new here, come on in and join the family. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button and remember the notification bell, because that way you'll be reminded every time I upload a video. My name is Jenny, and on this channel I create lovely DIYs using mostly items that I find at the Dollar Tree. I try to keep my DIYs budget friendly but easy to do. If you want to see some of my creations, then keep watching. Hello my friends, I hope everyone is doing well. I am sharing with you in this video some of my simple and easy to do functional DIYs that I'll be using for my bathroom. I have 3 of those wooden frames. I have 3 of these cute little jars and they have lids on them. I will be using some of my jute cord, and I have some of that moss, and I will be using 2 of these cute little picks that I purchased from Walmart, and they were 75 cents. I also will be going in and using my antique wax chalk paint. The first thing that I am going to do is remove these hanging pieces from the back of each of these wooden pictured frames, and I also will be using the decor attachment, and all I have to do is slid my seals is right under it and it pops right off. The next thing I'm going to do is I am going to glue these pieces together using my hot glue. What I really like about today's DIYs is these DIYs are functional for my bathroom, but they are also functional for other rooms of your home. So you can use these DIYs for other things besides in your bathroom. And so now I'm just going to paint this DIY using that chalk paint. Now that I have everything painted, I'm now going to go in with that jute cord, and I am going to attach this jute all the way around this DIY using my hot glue. And I'm just going to press it down and add glue, and I'm going to continue this all the way around. And I'm just cutting off the excess jute, and then I'm going to add some hot glue just to tack it down. And then I'm going to go down the middle with some jute as well. And now that I have finished that step, this is how it's looking. I'm now going to take the tops off 2 of these jars because I will not be using the top for the 3rd one. And I am just going to go around the rim of the little knob on top with some of that jute cord as well. As you can see, I just did a couple of rows, and I'm just going to cut off the excess jute. And I'm going to do the same step that I did to this top to the other one. Now I'm just going to set those tops aside, and I'm going to put one of these jars in each section of my tray. And you can glue these jars down, but I'm not, because I change things so much. I probably will use this tray for something else because it's very functional. And I'm just going to add some moss to the middle one so I can add my floral. And I'm not going to clip my floral down. I'm just going to bend it, and then I'm just going to add it to the jar. What I'm going to add to this is where I'm going to keep my little cotton rounds in, because I use cotton rounds for my face day and night. And this is how it turned out. So cute. And what I did was added my cotton rounds, and I decided to go around the tops with a little bit of that jute cord. I have 2 of these summer signs from the Dollar Tree as well as 3 of these pencil holders. I found this really cute fall pick at the Dollar Tree. I think this is so cute. I will be using some of my Dollar Tree jute cord, and I also will be going in with my antique wax color chalk paint as well as the chalk paint in the cashew color. I removed the strings from the signs and I took off the suction cup off of these pencil holders as well. Now I'm using 2 signs instead of 1 because I do want this to be very sturdy, and it gives me more room to add things around the trimming of these signs, and so I like to use 2. And I'm just going to add glue, and I'm going to glue these signs together facing each other. Now that I have done it, you can see it's thicker and more sturdier. And so what I'm going to do to these pencil pouches is I'm going to just take my sanding block and I'm just going to sand these down some to give them some texture. And so now that I have sanded them all down, I'm now going to start painting my items. I'm going to paint the sign using this antique wax color, and I'm going to paint those pouches with this cashew color. I only went over these with 1 coat because I was okay if some of the dark color peeked through, because I'm now going to distress it and I'm going to go over it with that antique wax color and just kind of distress these a little. And so I just dry brushed them, and it's the look that I was looking for. And so now what I'm going to do is attach those to my sign. And so for this step, you can actually use your E6000 glue to make sure that these are secure. And this is how I'm going to glue them on here. But I use the Gorilla glue sticks, and they seem to do pretty well with my projects. And so I'm just going to glue them down just like this. I really like creating home decor like this that you can use in any room of your home. I am going to put these in my bathroom, but I change things around so much they may end up somewhere else later. But that's why I like functional DIYs. And so now that I have everything glued down, I'm now going to go around these pouches with some of this jute cord. And so I'm going to start in the inside of the trimming right here. And I'm just pulling the extra cord because I'm going in the inside at the top, but then I'm coming on the outside around the pouch with the jute. And I'm going around just like this on the outside. And I'm just going to add my glue, and I'm just going to tack the jute around. And this is how I attach the jute, and I'm going to do that to the other 2. Now I'm just going to add a few strings of this jute cord to the top of this sign so it can hang, and I'm just making sure that my string pieces are even. What I'm doing is I'm just adding some glue to the side of this sign, and I'm just going to tack the jute cord down just like that, and I'm going to go around to the top of the sign, and I'm going to tack the jute cord down on the top, but when I get to like the second pouch, I'm going to leave a little loop there because that's where I'm going to hang this sign at. Now the reason why I'm going down is just for extra security and to make sure that everything holds. And you can also use E6000 for this step too, but everything seems to work out well for me with my Gorilla Glue sticks. And this is how everything turned out. And all I have to do is add my little pick, and this step is complete. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use this to hold my toothbrushes and my toothpaste. I really like how this turned out, and I can't wait to style this in my bathroom. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get started on the third DIY for today. For this DIY, I'm going to be using one of these Dollar Tree garbage cans. I have some of that chalk paint in the color Cashew. I have some of this wire jute cord, and I found this really cute sign from the Dollar Tree. But what I'm going to do first is I am going to take my sanding block and I'm going to sand this garbage can down. This plastic tends to be really smooth and shiny, and I just want to give it some texture. And now I'm just painting this garbage can, and I'm going to paint the whole garbage can, including the rim, but not the inside. And now that that has been completed, I'm now going to go in with my Dollar Tree wordings. The Dollar Tree put out some really good sayings, and I really couldn't decide what I wanted to put on this, but I went with this sign because I thought it was really cute. And this is how it turned out. And what I'm going to do now is go in with my Wax Clear by Waverly, and I am just going to go over my wordings with this to make sure that everything is sealed. I'm actually going to go all around this garbage can and seal in that chalk paint as well. And so what I did was I folded the wire jute cord right in half, and I'm going to start on the side of this can, and I'm going to go all the way around with this wire jute. And when I finish wrapping it, the last piece will actually end up right in the center of the back of this can, and I folded it in half so I can bend out and create a hoop. And I'm just going to take my hot glue to tack everything down, and this is how my little can is going to be able to hang on a wall. This is so cute. I cannot wait to style this in my bathroom as well. And I'm going to get started on the fourth DIY for today. And for this DIY, I will be using 2 of these canvas frames from the Dollar Tree. I found another cute saying. I have this cute little pick that I picked up for 75 cents at Walmart, and I have some of my Dollar Tree decorative rope. And what I'm doing is I'm just going to add my sayings to my canvases, and I'm just going to place them where I want them to be on my signs. And I love this. It said, wash your hands and say your prayers because Jesus and germs are everywhere. I thought this was so cute. And after I get my wordings placed where I want them on these signs, I'm going to go in with that Waverly clear wax coating, and I'm just going to go over these signs to make sure that everything is sealed. And now that that has been completed, I'm now going to just tack down my little greenery pieces that I clipped off the bunch, and I'm just going to use my hot glue, and I'm just going to tack them down to the bottom of this sign. And so this is how I'm doing it, and I may just add a few more pieces. For this sign, I left a piece kind of hold. I want it to be a taller piece since I have my wordings over to the side. And then I'm just going to tack down a few more pieces to the bottom of that as well. And now that that is complete, these how the signs look. I really like these. I think these are so cute. And all I have to do now is just add my decorative rope. So I cut 2 pieces, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to start gluing them from the bottom first. And then after I get the rope glued to the bottom, I'm going to go along the sides, and then I'm going to add my glue and press my rope down. And after I get everything tacked down on the sides, I'm now going to go in and I'm going to glue the rope down to the top. But I'm going to leave just a little piece so I can cross over 2 small pieces of the rope, because that's where I'm going to create my little loop so I can hang these. And I'm going to go in the back to add glue to the rope in the front, and I'm just going to clip these down. I'm going to clip it down a little bit more, but I want to do the other side first, and then I'll clip them both down, and this is how it look. So far this is so cute. And so now that I have did them both, I cut the rope down a little bit. I wanted it a little bit smaller, and I have a little hoop where I can hang these signs. I think these turned out really cute. I really cannot wait to add these to my bathroom decor. They turned out so nice. And this final DIY, this is just a little quick idea that I came up with for my little half bathroom, and I just wanted to show you guys this little quick and simple toothbrush holder that I created using one of these Dollar Tree soap dishes. I have 3 of these little jar containers, and these come 4 in a pack from the Dollar Tree in the craft section, and I'm not going to use the tops, so I'm just going to take those off. And I have some of my leftover picks that I cut off the bunch from my Walmart floral, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to glue one of these little containers down onto the soap dish, and I'm just adding it to the middle. I'm just pressing it down to make sure that it's connected, and you can also use E6000 for this little DIY as well. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add glue, and I'm going to glue down my other little container jars, and I'm just going to go right on the side of the other one. This was just a little quick and fun DIY that I created, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. Something really simple and easy. And I'm just going to glue down my other container to the other side, and I'm just making sure that everything is secure, and that's how it looks. All I have to do now is just add my little greenery pieces to the middle little jar. And I may just add a little bit of that jute cord around the top of each one of these little jars, and this DIY is complete. And so I did add the jute cord to this DIY, and this is how it looks once I added the 2 brushes. Something so simple and something cute. I just wanted something extra to hold some extra toothbrushes, and I really like how this turned out. And I love that it's on a soap dish. So simple and so cute. And here is a second look of all of the DIYs that I created today. I really like how this turned out. I wanted something cute and simple to store my cotton rounds in, because I do use them twice a day, morning and at night, to clean my face. And I wanted something really cute, like some bathroom decor to store them in. But I like that this is a functional piece, so this can actually be utilized in a different room of the home. But I really like how this turned out. So cute. And I really love this sign that's going to hold my toothbrushes and my toothpaste. This is so cute. I really love the finished look and the color. It turned out so nice. And I love the fact that I can switch out my little floral piece in the middle. This is so nice. And I love that it's hanging because it free up counter space. So I really like this. This is another functional piece that you can utilize in a different room. And I really like this hanging trash can. So cute, so adorable. But actually, we're going to use this for our cloth face mask because when my husband comes home from work, he usually just brings his face mask upstairs. And I just wanted something for us to toss our cloth mask in, and that'll let me know that the ones in there need to be washed. So basically, this is just our face mask laundry basket. How cute is that? So what I might end up doing is just recreating a second one of these because I love the idea of a little hanging trash can in the bathroom. I also like how the signs turned out as well. Wash your hands and say your prayers because Jesus and germs are everywhere. These are so cute. I really like how these turned out. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like this video, please give it thumbs up. And if you have a favorite, please, as always, let me know in the comment box down below which one of these DIYs are your favorite. And I just want to say I appreciate everyone who supports my channel. It means so much to me. And as always, please stay safe and I will see you in the next video.